Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I carry my Glock 39. As you can see, this is a kind of a button-up shirt. It's not a real big shirt on me. It fits me pretty well, but you know I am carrying my gun. It's right there. This is a Crossbreed Super Tuck. It allows you to tuck your shirt in if you want to. If I'm carrying, I really like to have my shirt not tucked in. I think it's easier to get to the gun and everything. But there it is. I carry it kind of here. It's not exactly small of the back. It's kind of to the right of my spine zone, to what would be small of the back. I just like it there. It feels comfortable to me. Half the time I forget that I'm even wearing it. But it comes out nice. And there it is. And that's the same place, same holster, works. It's a good thing about Glocks. If you get a holster that fits, you know, one Glock, more times than not, it'll fit all of them. At least, you know, if you have the same caliber, or some of the bigger 45s, you know, if you have like a 21 or something, or a 30, it may not, you know, if you have a 26 or something, it might be a little loose. Or if you have a holster for a 26 or a 19 or a 17 and try to put a 31 in it, or I mean a 21 or a 30, you know, it may not fit. But for the most part, most Glock holsters will fit a different variety of Glocks. And the good thing about this holster, and I'll take it out in a minute, is it's leather on the part that's touching my body. And I always try to wear a shirt tucked in to, you know, so the holster's not rubbing me, you know, underneath my button up or whatever I'm wearing. But and the 23 fits well, and you saw it went in easy. There's Kydex, which is basically like a plastic or a polymer that it's molded for the gun, that's connected to the leather. So, and these clips, and I'm telling you, this thing stays, doesn't move at all. I've had other holsters that and fairly high dollar holsters that move around, they flop, they just don't feel secure. They bulge out, they print bad. But this holster, I mean, I just couldn't be more happy with this holster. I've had it for several years now. And another thing too that's important when you're carrying is a good belt. If you've got a belt that's not up to par, you know, just cheap belt, your holster will kind of fall, or it won't hold it well. This is a kind of like a duty belt. It's actually made for rappelling, but I don't plan on doing that anytime. I'm actually a firefighter and a former law enforcement, so I've had several belts like this, you know, issued to me, and I found that they work really, really well when you're carrying your gun. So, but that's the 23, and with this shirt, the 23 really hides just as well as the 39, for the most part. Now, bending over some, the 23 might stick out a little bit, but you know, depending on the clothes you wear, you know, or the clothes that I wear, you know, I can carry this one just as good sometimes as I can the 39. I've got an ankle holster for this gun. It's a little big for ankle carry. I'm probably not even going to show you that, just because it's kind of heavy, and it kind of rubs on your bone a little bit on your ankle. It's not the most comfortable thing, and you have to be wearing fairly baggy pants for it not to show. So not the best ankle gun. Something like a snub nose 38 or on the small 380s or something like that would probably be better for ankle carry. I don't necessarily like ankle carry unless it's a backup gun, not a main gun. It's hard to get to unless you're sitting down or something. But I'll take this out now, let you see the holster. As you can see, it's a Crossbreed Super Tuck. It doesn't exactly come looking like this. I trimmed this one out. They have a combat cut, what they call combat cut, that's supposed to make it easier for you to grab the gun and not be so much holster in the way. But kind of combat cut on this one myself. And they have different style clips. I've seen no problem with these clips to even try to, you know, mess with the other ones. They're extra. You have to pay, you know, buy them separate, or, you know, add them to your order, and they're a little more money. But these work fine. I've had not a problem with this holster at all. I love it. And it'll kind of fit other guns. It's made for a Glock 23 is what I ordered it for, because I had the 23 longer. I've had it longer than the 39. So I ordered it for that, but the 39 fit in it fine. I've had a 19, of course, the same size as the 23, fit in it good. When I was a police officer, I was issued a Glock 21, and it fit in here. I didn't carry it though because it's a big gun. I only carried it like one time, and it's just because the shirt I had on was a really big shirt, and it worked out. But that's a big gun to carry. So this Crossbreed Super Tuck, great holster, kind of expensive. It's less than $100. I'm gonna say they're around $70 to $80, but they're well worth it. A good holster and a good belt is like 90% of concealed carry. That's what matters, the belt and the holster. You need a good gun, of course. You need the right size gun, but if you've got the right holster and the right belt, you can carry guns that you might not think you'd be able to carry. So, because some people even look at my 39 and think, well, that's kind of a big gun to carry every day. They're used to maybe like little pocket pistols or something. But I'm not a big fan of pocket pistols, just because they're usually in what I consider to be subpar calibers. I like 40, 45. I like a 9mm too. I don't think there's anything wrong with a 9mm. NYPD has carried 9mm since the 90s, I believe, and as their duty weapon, and they've, from what I understand, had no problems. So but I prefer 40 or 45. That's just me. So because a lot of times any size gun you can get in a 9mm, you can probably get it in a 40, and in this case you can get it in a 45 gap, a little thicker, but pretty much the same size. And I think that's about it. Thanks for watching.